flatten your stomach and reduce lower back pain, all while you're driving. I'm going to tell you how. Before we get started, I'm Tim, and my job takes me all over this beautiful country of ours. I get to see a lot of stuff on the road, and I share those things through these videos. Sometimes I share tech tips, sometimes just travel tips. Today, I'm sharing a fitness tip. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, then do me a favor. Click the little subscribe button down there, and maybe give me a little thumbs up if you like the information that's in this video. And don't forget to click that bell so you know when I post a new video. Today we're talking about flattening your stomach and reducing lower back pain. Now, this is for me on the road. I spend a lot of hours in this truck, sitting right in this driver's seat. This can apply to semi-drivers or people that just have to commute long distances to work. This can even apply to people that are just sitting at a chair in an office somewhere. You can do these exercises also. Actually, it's just one exercise. And you don't need any special equipment. We're talking about the transverse abdominis muscles. It is a belt of muscle that is the deepest muscle in your abdomen, in your stomach. It's underneath your six-pack. It's also called the natural girdle, or the girdle muscle. It runs from your spine all the way around the side of your body, and then it meets in the middle. It's attached to your sternum, where your xiphoid process is. It's attached to your pelvic bone, and it's kind of a wraparound muscle that holds your guts in. And not holding your guts in is why you get a little bit of pot belly happening. I'm sure you've seen people that are skinny but still have a pot belly. I know guys that have a six-pack and they still have a pot belly because they're not training the muscle that is underneath their six-pack that pulls their stomach back and gives them that flat stomach. When this muscle is toned, it compresses your intestine into its cavity where it belongs, and it decompresses your spine by putting pressure into your abdominal cavity. It stretches the spine out, and it kind of makes it like one of those teeter hang-up inversion beds. Only it's natural, and it just decompresses the spine, and that reduces pain. The exercise that you need to do is super simple. It's been called the vacuum pose. If you think about old school bodybuilders when they're flexing and they suck their guts in real far, it's not that they're just trying to show how skinny they are. That's actually showing how strong that muscle is on them because they've worked it. You can be super jacked or super ripped and still have a pot belly because those muscles are weak. And driving along or sitting at a desk all day, those muscles get untrained and then they just start stretching out, and your guts start pushing out. It might not be because you have any fat there or very little fat, but your guts are pushing your abdominal wall out, and it makes it look like you've got a pot belly happening. So the exercise is super simple. You take in 3 deep breaths and let them out. It's going to be difficult for me to show you on me right this second, but I'll put a little video up here on the side so you can see what's going on. One of these sides, I don't know what side. You take a breath in, and then you go out, and then you go back in, and you go back out, and you go back in. And the reason that you're doing this is because you're going to be holding your breath for this exercise. You're going to let out all the air that you can possibly let out, and then you're going to hold this muscle. So basically, you're pre-prepping your blood with a lot of oxygen, kind of like how free divers do, or if you're getting ready to swim from one end of the pool to the other, underwater. You take a bunch of quick breaths and it gets a lot of oxygen into your bloodstream. And then when you let out your final breath, you're going to pull your belly button and try to get your belly button to touch your spine. You're sucking your stomach in, and you're going to hold that for 10 seconds. In the beginning, it's going to be difficult to hold it for 10 seconds. But as you progress, it'll get easier and easier, and you'll be able to hold it for 10 or 15, maybe 20 seconds. You want to feel the muscle contract down, like right above your pubis. So you want to feel it way down there where your belt's at. Like if you had a belt on for pants, that's where you kind of want to feel that contracting. When you do this as a beginner, you're going to feel a little bit of pain in your xiphoid process. That's that little sticky downy thing in your chest, right at the bottom of your rib cage. That's because the connective tissue there, the tendons, are not used to you working those muscles. Eventually that little bit of pain or discomfort will go away. So you breathe out. You hold it for 10 seconds. Do that 3 to 5 times in the morning, at noon, and at night. You can do it as many times as you want driving down the road also, but keep in mind that the muscles are going to get sore. So you don't want to overwork them, but you want to consistently work them. Now, this isn't an exercise that you'll see results in 1 or 2 days. This is something that you'll have to do regularly, and you will start seeing results after a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks doing this. But it makes a huge difference. As those muscles get stronger and more toned, they'll pull your stomach back in where it's supposed to go. It'll alleviate the pressure in your back. It'll put your posture in a better position for your back. And your stomach will get flatter. Now, if you want to lose the belly fat, then you still have to do exercise and cardio, watch your calories, drink your water. But that single exercise will make a huge difference in how tight your stomach is and how bad your stomach pops out and gives you that pot belly look. It's a simple exercise you can do anywhere, at any time. You just have to make a conscious effort to exercise that muscle to get your stomach flat. If you have any suggestions for exercises that you can do while you're driving down the road that doesn't distract you with a whole bunch of equipment and stuff, because we want to be safe, then drop it down in the comments. Also, if you've got some ideas for some high protein, low fat food that you can eat while driving, then drop those down in the comments too. I want to hear about those. Thanks for watching. I'm Tim. Stay safe, stay healthy, and get out there and find your own path.